All right, friends, let's get started with lesson 20, Math Rocks, math class with Miss Washington. Okay, true or false? I will show you a number sentence and you're going to tell me if the number sentence is true or false. Let's review the symbols first. We did this last week, so I know you guys already know. The first symbol that we see here is the greater than symbol. Which symbol? The greater than symbol. The symbol in the middle is called the less than symbol. What symbol is this? The less than symbol. Nice work. The last symbol we see here is the equal to sign. What symbol or sign do we see now? You're right, that's the equal to sign. Okay, let's get started with our fluency. If the number sentence I show you is true, show me a thumbs up. If the number sentence I show you is false, that means it's not right. Show me a thumbs down. Okay, you got it. Is this number sentence true or false? 5 is greater than 4. Let's think. It's 5 bigger than 4. If you show me a thumbs up, you're right. I know the number sentence is true because how do we know this number sentence is true? I know 5 is bigger than 4, so we know 5 is greater than 4. Nice work. Is this number sentence true? 50 is greater than 40. 50 is greater than 40. Remember, friends, we read our number sentences from left to right. So we say 50 first, and then we read the symbol is greater than 40. Let's look at the tens place. Is 5 tens more than 4 tens? Thumbs up, you're right. I know this is true because 5 tens is bigger than 4 tens. Nice work. Is this number sentence true or false? 57 is greater than 75. 57 is greater than 75. Let's look at the tens place. Is 5 tens bigger than 7 tens? You're right. 5 tens is smaller than 7 tens. So this number sentence is false because 57 is not bigger than 75. Is this number sentence true or false? 16 is less than 51. 16 is less than 51. Let's look at the tens place. 1 10 in 16, 5 tens in 51. I know that 1 10 is less than 5 tens, so I'm going to show a thumbs up. Nice work. I know the number sentence is true because 16 is a smaller number than 51. Is this number sentence true or false? 40 plus 5 equals 45. Let's look at both sides. I see an equal sign, which means both sides have to be the same. If I add 40 plus 5, will I get 45? You're right. The answer is 45. 40 plus 5 equals 45. So my number sentence is true. And I know this because both sides are equal. Nice work. Let's see, is this number sentence true? 73 equals 7 plus 30. Remember, both sides need to match for it to be equal. If I add 7 plus 30, will we get 73? Let's think. You're right, the statement is true. I know this because both sides are equal. Good job. Is this number sentence true or false? 82 is less than 8 tens, 2 ones. Let's look at both numbers, the number in standard form, number 82, and the number in unit form, 8 tens, 2 ones. Is 82 less than 8 tens and 2 ones? Thumbs down. That can't be right because 8 tens and 2 ones is the same as 80 plus 2, and 80 plus 2 equals 82. I know this number sentence is false because 82 equals 8 tens, 2 ones. Nice work. This is a number sentence on both sides. Let's see if this number sentence is true or false. 9 plus 7 equals 10 plus 6. Let's see what are the sums on both sides. 9 plus 7, let's count. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, 9 plus 7 is 16. Now let's count the other side. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Both sides' sums are 16. So I think the number sentence is true. We know the number sentence is true, friends, because how do you know? That's right. You know because both sides equal 16, which means both sides are equal. Good job. Okay, I know so many of you guys love application problems. Let's put on our thinking caps and get started with our word problem. In the corner, we see our strategy that we're going to be using, RDW. Remember what that means, friends. Read, draw, and write. Let's do step 1. Step 1 is to read. What do we do first, you guys? That's right, we're going to read. Take 20 seconds to read the story problem so that you can understand it. What does the question want us to do? Go ahead and take a minute to read. Okay, my turn. Listen closely. Judah saw 10 cheetahs at the zoo. How many cheetahs did Judah see? He saw 10. Good job. He saw 8 more leopards than cheetahs. How many leopards did he see? Okay, friends, we've read it. Now let's move on to step 2. Let's draw what we just read. In the beginning, the first sentence, it says, Judah saw 10 cheetahs at the zoo. So I know that the first piece of information that we know is that Judah saw 10 cheetahs. Let's count it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Don't forget to label 10 cheetahs. Okay, now that's the first part of our tape diagram. Do we need to draw another part or do we need to draw another whole? Let's go back to the question and see. Judah saw 10 cheetahs at the zoo. That's our first part. We know he saw more cheetahs, more animals, so we know that we have 10 cheetahs. He saw 8 more leopards than cheetahs. 8 more leopards than cheetahs. So is the number of leopards going to be my whole, or is the number of leopards going to be my part? Let's keep reading. How many leopards did he see? Okay, the question's asking us how many leopards he saw. Did he see more leopards or more cheetahs? The story says he saw more leopards. So leopards is going to be our whole because it's the biggest number. He saw more leopards than cheetahs. How many more leopards did he see? 8 more. Okay, let's draw out our part so that we can figure out what the whole is. He saw 8 more leopards. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nice work. What do we do when we have 2 parts? We're trying to find the whole. You're right. Part, whole. Put them together and we're going to add it up. 10, let's count on. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. We just drew our story problem out. How many total number of leopards did Judah see? He saw 18 total leopards. Nice work. Let's write our number sentence to match the story problem. 10 plus 8 equals 18, or 8 plus 10 equals 18. Our statement is Judah saw 18 leopards at the zoo. Good job, you guys. We just read it, drew it, and wrote our statement. Okay, let's get started with today's lesson. For today's lesson, you guys are going to need, you're looking nice, paying close attention to what's being shown, listening ears, listening to make sure you understand, and quiet voices. Remember, it's hard to learn if we're talking. Make sure we listen first, and then we can ask questions later. Bring your pencil and some scratch paper just in case you need it. Lesson 20. Today, you guys, we're going to be learning about pennies, nickels, and dimes. We've done this before. We're going to review and add some new information into it. Today, we will learn how to identify and decompose pennies, nickels, and dimes by their image, name, or value. What are you guys going to learn today? Repeat after me. I can identify and decompose pennies, nickels, and dimes by their image, name, or value. Nice job repeating after me. Today, we're going to identify and decompose some coins. Let's check in with our vocabulary first to make sure we understand everything that we're about to see. All right, first coin. What coin is this, friends? Yeah, right. It's a penny. How much is a penny worth? A penny's worth 1 cent. What coin is this? You're right. It's a nickel. A nickel is worth 5 cents. You got it. What coin is this? That's a dime. How much is the dime worth? 10 cents. All right, friends, we know our pennies, our nickels, and our dimes, and the value of each of those coins. The value is how much a coin is worth. What's the value? You're right, how much a coin is worth. The value of a penny is 1 cent. The nickel has a value of 5 cents, and the dime is worth 10 cents. Good job, you guys. What is the name of this coin? What is its value? It's a nickel. You got it. How much is a nickel worth? 5 cents. Good job. I want a number of pennies equal to the value of a nickel. Remember, equal to means the same as. How many pennies do I need to show the value of a nickel? Okay, let's count. Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's right. 5 pennies is the same as 1 nickel. How do we know? We know because value tells me how much it's worth. If a nickel's worth 5 cents and I have 5 pennies, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, they're both worth how much? You got it. They're both worth 5 cents. Okay. This is a what? What coin is this? It's a dime. How much is the dime worth? What is the value of a dime? 10 cents. Good. Nickel's worth 5, a dime's worth 10. I want a number of pennies equal to the value of a dime. How many pennies do I need? Remember, I need the same amount of pennies that equals the value of a dime. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. 10 pennies and a dime is worth 10 cents. So if 10 pennies is worth 10 cents and a dime is worth 10 cents, that means all of these coins have the same value. 10 pennies is the same as 10 cents. You got it. Okay, let's see what happens when I put 2 nickels together. What is the value of this coin? You got it, it's 5. This coin is worth 5 cents. And this coin is called a nickel. You're right, this coin is called a nickel. What coin is this? What is this coin's value? The value is 10. Let's show that again. The value is 10. Good job. And this coin is called a dime. So if I put two nickels together, what would those equal? You're right. Two nickels is the same as one dime. How do we know? Two nickels is the same as one dime because they both have the same. You're right. They both have the same value. Good job. Two nickels together have the same value as a dime. Let's look at these two nickels. We just saw that two nickels make 10 cents. Let's count to be sure. What should I count my nickels by? How much is a nickel worth? What is the value of a nickel? A nickel is worth 5 cents, so let's count by fives. 5, 10. So 2 nickels is 10 cents. How many cents will I have when I put one more nickel? Let's count by fives again. 5, 10, 15. How much money is that? 15 cents. Good job. We have 15 cents. Now that we know how much coins are worth, we know what they look like, and we understand the value of a coin, we're going to pick a group of coins that has the same value. Remember, you don't always need the same amount of coins or the same type of coins to make a number. I'm going to show you what I mean. First, we have our pennies that are worth 1 cent. Now we have our nickels that are worth, you're right, 5 cents. Now for the dimes that are worth how much? 10 cents. Okay. It says at the top that we're going to work to create 6 cents. Let's think. What two coins can go together and make 6 cents? Let's see. 5. I can use 5 because it's not greater than 6, so I'm not to 6 coins yet or 6 cents yet. Okay, we're 5 plus how many more to get to 6? You're right, one more. So which coin has a value of 1? It's the penny. Let's add it together. 5 plus 1 cent. 5 cent plus 1 cent equals 6 cent. I just showed 6 cent with a nickel and a penny. How else can I show 6 cent? You're right. I can just use pennies and show 6 cent. Let's count to be sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. I just used 2 different types of coin combinations to make 6 cent. Can I use a dime to make 6 cent? No, you're right. Well, how come I can't use a dime to make 6 cent? Oh, because a dime is worth 10 cents. That's too much. So for this amount, we can't use a dime to make 6 cents. We can just use our nickels and our pennies. Let's keep going. How do you think we can make 13 cents using pennies, nickels, and dimes? Let's see. We have our pennies that are worth 1 cent, our nickels that are worth 5 cents, and our dimes that are worth 10 cents. I want to show 13 cents. I want to count on and see how can I show 13 cents. Maybe I should start counting by fives. Let's see. 5, 10. Okay, I can't add another nickel because that'll be 15. That's too much. What's smaller than a nickel? A penny. Okay, let's try a penny. 5, 10, 11, 12, 13. You got it. 2 nickels and 3 pennies shows 13 cents. What's another way? A dime? Okay, let's try a dime. And 3 pennies. This works because a dime is worth how much? 10 cents. Okay, a dime's worth 10. Let's count on. 10, 11, 12, 13. They both equal 13. 2 nickels and 3 pennies, or 1 dime and 3 pennies. You guys know of another way to show 13 cents? Yes, there is another way to show 13 cents. I can count by just ones. And which coin represents ones? A penny. You're right. Okay. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, plus one more equals 13. I just showed 13 cents with just pennies. Nice work. Okay, last one. Put your thinking caps on. Let's show 16 cents. Remember, there's always or sometimes more than one way to show an amount of money, like 16 cents. Let's see, how many ways can we show 16 cents with our money, with our coins? Pennies, nickels, dimes. Okay, let's go. Where should we start first, you guys? I want to show 16 cents. Let's start with our fives. Count by fives. 5, 10, 15. How many more do I need to show 16 cents? You're right, just one more. Plus one more is 16. So 3 nickels and 1 penny shows me 16 cents. I think there's some more ways we can show 16 cents. Let's see. Let's count by ones using our pennies that are worth 1 cent. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If I have 6 pennies, what can I add to 6 to make 16? I need a 10. Which coin is worth 10? Right, a dime. So 1 dime and 6 pennies equals, you got it, 16 cents. Is there another way to show 16? There is another way to show 16. We can count by just ones. You're right. Let's just use our pennies. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15, 16. So if I get all the pennies together, the total value of 16 pennies is 16 cents. I think, friends, we can show 16 cents one more way. Let's try to use all the coins this time. I can use each coin. You're right. Okay, let's start with a dime. So if I have a dime that's worth 10, I need 6 more cents. I want to use a nickel and a penny. That's 11. 11 plus 5 equals 16. So now I use a nickel, a penny, and a dime to show 16 cents. Okay, scholars, let's take a look at this riddle. Let's solve this riddle. I want to use one coin, just one coin, to represent the total of 2 plus 3. Which coin would I use? First, let's see, what is the sum of 2 plus 3? We have to figure that out first so that we can know what the value of the coin would be. So if I have 2 plus 3, if I count 2, 3, 4, 5, the total is 5. What coin has a value of 5? Good job. The nickel has the value of 5. Let's solve another riddle. I want to use one coin to represent the total of 6 minus 5. Which coin would I use? 6 minus 5. That means I'm going to subtract and I'm going to take away. Let's show 6 using our coins because 6 is the whole, and we're going to take away from the whole. So let's show 6. 5, 6. How many are we subtracting away? We're subtracting away 5. Which coin is left? Which coin should I use to show 1? Because 6 minus 5 is 1. Which coin is worth 1 cent? You got it. It's on the screen. 1 cent is the same as 1 penny. The coin I would use is 1 penny. Let's practice. The more you practice, the better you get. When you get ready to do your problem set, you're going to see this page first. You're going to drag the blue lines to match the coin with the value, okay? You don't need all of the blue lines. You're only going to use 2. It's up to you to decide which blue line helps you match. Okay, on this page, you're going to use the word bank to label the coin. The front and the back of the coin is shown in the picture. I'm going to click this and I'm going to drag it all the way up and put it where it goes. The same with the nickel, same with the dime. Click and drag. Draw more pennies to show the value of each coin. The circle with the 1 in the middle represents a penny. What does it represent? A penny. So you're going to draw more pennies to show the value of the coins that you see on A and on B. Remember, think about the value first and then draw more to show the value. Let's debrief. How will you remember the coins and their values? What parts of the coin will help you remember? Remember, if I look at the front and the back of the coins, it will help me remember. The front and the back of the penny look very different from the front and the back of the nickel. And remember, the dime is different as well. The penny's worth 1 cent, the dime's worth 10 cents, and the nickel is worth 5 cents. Study the images on the front and back of the coin so that you can always remember the coins and how much they're worth. Today, you guys learned how to identify and decompose pennies, nickels, and dimes by their image, name, or value. You did an excellent job. Okay, what are you going to do next? Go ahead and do your independent practice, your problem set on our Google Classroom. Watch this video again if you need to, and log into your Google Classroom so that you can complete your exit ticket. Please don't forget to click Turn In when you are finished. All right, it's been awesome. See you later.